Hey guys, Josh Stracner here, Strike King Pro. I want to talk to you a little bit about the post-spawn. Post-spawn time of year is probably my absolute favorite time of the year to be out on the water. I really like to spend a lot of time, using my electronics, getting out offshore. The fish are finally getting off the bank. The water's getting, in the upper 70s, lower 80s. I like to pick 2 or 3 baits that I can be extremely efficient with when I'm looking in that really 8 to 12 foot of water. One of them is a Strike King 5XD. This bait I actually get about 15 feet deep, but I'm really targeting that 8 to 10, 8 to 12. So I like to really keep it on the bottom. You can throw it on 12 to 14-pound lines, what I do. Keep the bait on the bottom. Look for these places just outside the creek mouths on the main lake, whatever you have. You can just be really efficient with a 5XD. Probably my favorite all-time, all-around color is a citrus shad. It just really gets the job done on any type of body of water clarity. The citrus shad still really does good. Another bait that really plays hand in hand with that 5XD, fishing that 8 to 12 foot of water, is a bait that I keep on pretty much year round, and it really shines in the post-spawn, is a Strike King Rage Swimmer. This is a 4.75. It's just a good all-around size. When I do find a place that has fish on it in the post-spawn, when I get done throwing that 5XD, I can pick up the Rage Swimmer and really pick up fish that doesn't want that high-pitched or a loud rattle bait. A little bit more subtle, a little bit more natural. It's really a good fish catcher. During the post-spawn, one of my favorite things to do is to fish offshore brush piles. That's some of the first places they get to before they really get out on the deep drops. Probably my favorite thing to do fishing brush piles is to throw a jig in them. This is a Strike King structure jig. The way the head is designed and the hook and the weed guard and everything, it really comes through brush good. You don't get hung up a whole lot, so you can be really efficient fishing them. I look for brush piles, maybe on the edge of creek channels, and even on main lake flats before they get out on the drops. They'll get just up on the flats on a real subtle drop. A Strike King structure jig is really my go-to. You can be extremely versatile. So during a post-spawn, my top 3 baits is going to be a jig, a swim bait, and a crankbait. You can really be efficient with them. A structure jig, the 4.75 Rage Swimmer, and a 5XD. Take these baits, go anywhere in the country, catch you a lot of fish during the post-spawn.